And hey guys, welcome back to the channel. You're back with the Midwest Express. Today's topic is common mistakes made by Spark delivery drivers. Number one, just going to get into them. Number one usually is your interaction with your associates. The associates are doing picks, they are loading your vehicle, they are dealing with problem orders, they are dealing with problems with the apps, so they're really busy. And a lot of times when they come out, they may have time to conversate with you. Sometimes they just want to get the vehicle loaded, get you on your way. Your interaction with these associates will greatly affect your rating from that store. So make sure that you're always polite, kind, courteous, helpful. I get out of the vehicle when it was pandemic time. You would stay in your vehicle, the associate would load. Now I get out, I help the associates load. Something I learned in the military is trust but verify. I trust the associates to load my vehicle, but after the vehicle's loaded, I go back and I double check the load. I make sure that cool things are in the cooler bags, eggs and bread didn't get smashed. And when I show up, I communicate with the associates and say, hey, if you got any freeze or chill, or is there a lot of freeze and chill in this load, so I could grab out an extra cooler bag if you need it, or any bread or eggs, give them to me. I'll put them in the front seat, or I hang a bag on the back seat of the van to put the bread and eggs in so they don't get smashed. So next, chronologically, going to the delivery. So do not, and I repeat, do not trust Google Maps. Google Maps, 1 out of 10 times, it will lead you wrong. And I can't tell you how lucky I've been. A couple times I've caught it, but there was a time when I almost didn't catch it. Google Maps will say, go to 9920, and in the app, it's 9924. It'll be the wrong building or the next building over. Something with the Spark app and the Google Maps, they don't always match, especially if it's like in a new development or a new area. Sometimes they'll say, Google Maps, as you're driving to the destination, it'll say, turn left, take the next left, and that's a new street, and you turn down that new street and it's 106, and there's a 106 on the next street too. So always double check your address with the Spark app. Don't trust Google Maps. Okay, just word of piece of advice. All right, next, arrival. When you arrive at the customer, send them a text. In the app itself, it says you could pick your Walmart delivery has arrived. I do that first thing. And if it's an apartment building, I take a picture of the apartment building right away. Or sometimes I do it with every address. I take a picture of their house. Before I even put the groceries, I put Walmart has arrived. I take a picture of their apartment so that I have evidence of where I've been. Two, they can see that, oh, he's really here. Okay, let me get up and go grab my groceries or whatever. Next is communication with the customer, and that's kind of the first message, but you need to make sure that you're letting that customer know that, hey, I'm here, come on out. You want it to be done. Next, using the wrong phone. Okay, I use 2 phones. I use one here and the one I'm filming with right now, but I use 2 phones and I jump back and forth between these phones. But when you're communicating with the customer, if you use a phone that is not the account that you have your Walmart account set up with, you will not get connected with the phone, and your messages may not go through as well. So always use the phone that your account is set up with Walmart Spark. You can log in and use the other phone for navigation or whatever, which is what I do. But when communicating with the customer, make sure you're using the phone that your account's set up on. Not getting a picture of the address, okay? A lot of times we'll go to a house, we'll snap the photo of the food at the door, but you don't include the address of the house. Make sure you do that. For one, it's to protect you. If that customer says, I didn't get it, first thing the Walmart associates are going to do, or the manager at Walmart's going to do, is they're going to pull up the picture and say, all right, did John go to said address? And if the address doesn't match, he's going to be like, John, you delivered to the wrong address. Go back and fix it. Or if you're lucky, go back and fix it, or you're going to get a ding against you. So just things that I've learned along the way, mistakes that I've made. And I'm going to tell you guys, no YouTuber is out here telling you the mistakes they make doing deliveries. Everybody wants to be like, I'm perfect, everything's good, this is great, you're going to make so much money, and this is the side hustle, and this is what you need to do. Not this channel, guys. Not this channel. I just give it to you real on my own experiences so that you don't make the same mistakes that I made, hopefully. Next one, waiting for the customer. A lot of times we want to go, right? And we don't want to wait for the customer. 2 days ago, had a delivery. Didn't say what apartment was. Gave the apartment building, but didn't say what apartment. Went to the buzzer, buzzed it, no answer. Had texted, said, your delivery's here. Took a picture of the building, no response. I was like, oh, let me call. And I call, and the young lady says, well, I'm at the laundromat right now. It's going to be 5 or 10 minutes before I get back. And I was like, what? I was like, well, you just want me to put your groceries here at the front of the building? And she was like, oh, no, I'm 9 months pregnant and I can't carry that stuff up the stairs. So you're going to have to wait. So you have to take a deep breath. You have to think about humanity. People, woman, 9 months pregnant. If my wife was 9 months pregnant, I'd want somebody to carry groceries up the stairs. So we wait. It ended up being 25 minutes. And it was a little bit frustrating. But we do what we're supposed to do, right? So, last, not having the correct stuff to make your deliveries. It's summertime, guys. You gotta have cooler bags. If you're doing deliveries without cooler bags and you have a long drive, you can try to keep your vehicle as cool as possible. But ice cream, things like that, you don't want that stuff melting on your customer steps. So make sure that you get cooler bags. Make sure that you have a tote or a wagon. If you're going to do this full time, invest the money in a tote. I didn't do it for the longest. If you don't have a tote wagon, then when you get those 36 bottles of water and you have to haul them, it's going to be a backbreaker and you're going to not want to do these deliveries. Also, extra bags. So when I do shop and delivers, I always take an extra few bags from the Walmart and put them in my bag, and then I keep them in my vehicle. And the reason why is when the associates are loading your vehicle, there's sharp edges on some of the material, bags rip and tear. Those associates, for some reason, Walmart, I don't know why you're not doing this, but you should have extra bags out by the delivery area. So the associates have access to rebag things that get torn and ripped, and two, so the drivers could rebag and find stuff that's torn and ripped. A good example was I had a bag of, I think it was TV dinners, and they had like a sharp edge of plastic. It just ripped right through the bag. And, you know, what are you going to do? If you don't have extra bags in your vehicle, you show up the customer and you're like, oh, I guess I'm just going to stack these here with no bag. And the customer's going to go, oh, look at that crap job John did today. Meh, on his rating, right? So make sure you have extra bags to just make sure everything's there. And also sometimes the hustle and bustle, when you quality check that load, you'll find things. Make sure that your meats are separated, that your like bottled spray chemicals and stuff are in separate bags. Nothing's leaking, because that'll be a showstopper once you get to the delivery. So hope you guys are getting some good stuff out of these videos. Make sure you like, subscribe. We are out.